So this movie, 8.5 Women, and I don't want to give the old spoiler in case you want to see it, but there's something occurred in that where I just found it really, really repugnant. But I still sat through the whole movie. I didn't walk out. All right, so there's Peter Greenaway. I think the last movie I saw by him was that movie, 8.5 Women. All right, now let's finish with some science. Da-na-na-na. Science. Oh wait, I'm not finishing with science. This I found very interesting. Very, very interesting. Chimps wage wars over borders. Okay, so chimps get together and organize attacks to kill other chimps to expand their territory. And it doesn't seem like such a, mind-boggling breakthrough, but when you read through the article, it's almost comes, and one of the reasons why they study chimpanzee societies is an understanding of the very early beginnings of man's civilizing himself, is moving towards, becoming civilized men. And what they saw in this is that making war is the first step of a group acting as a team, where it's not just so much about a pecking order about who can breed. No, it's about like a chimpanzee that's like the alpha chimp that's running things, having men, other chimps, male chimps that are loyal to him and understand what the objective is, and they go as a group, a coordinated effort, and attack and kill, and in some cases eat another chimpanzee. So, as we moved along towards civilized man, the irony is that war and fighting war is what made us function as a group and as a society and led us towards civilization. I thought that was fascinating. Oh, and I was talking about doing a history of the Fez, but I won't. But real quick, I want to say that during the Victorian era of England, they were looking to the east because Great Britain was colonizing all those places, so they were bringing back art and artifacts and became really, really popular. People were like, putting Egyptian artifacts or copies in their homes, and and Chinese rugs and things like that. And one of the things was the middle class gentleman, in his evening attire, while he's relaxing, reading his paper by the fire, drinking perhaps some brandy, would wear a smoking jacket to smoke his pipe or smoke his cigar. And a smoking jacket was designed so your clothes wouldn't catch fire. It was designed because any of us are I'm sort of a pipe smoker, that it's pretty easy to drop burning embers on yourself. It'll burn through your clothes. So the original smoking jackets were a very thick carpet-like material, and then the man would put on his slippers and put on a fez and relax. So here's to that practice of enjoying that time at home with a drink and a smoke. Here's the last one, real quick, and we're done. All right? Here's a Doonesbury cartoon. It's too small for you to really look at it. But I'll read it to you. This woman, and I don't know the characters enough by name. This woman is watching the news, and you can see the voice is coming off the television. We may have a slick new PR team, folks, but that's BP CEOs. But that's BP CEOs. A liar, a weasel, a blood-sucking, and she said, that's it. Notice how he called him a weasel. She says to her husband, BD, I've had it with those cable psychos. See, only psychos call other people weasel, okay? Despite the fact that the weasel has gotten a bad reputation, is a proud and noble beast, close relative to the ferret, which people love and adore and make pets of. All right, so the husband, BD, says, way ahead of you. She says, what do you mean? We're going back to the future. I re-upped our paper subscription. Here's a scene outside where she's poking with a stick. It looks like a limp iPad. And then Zonker, I know him by name because he's a stoner dude, said, "It's called a newspaper, Sam. Go ahead, pick it up." People, I hear this one old geezer always saying, "People, you need to go out and get some real life experience. Get off the computer." Meanwhile, he's on his computer vlogging. Okay, that's good. Go outside and get some real life experience. But don't get all your news off the internet. Buy a damn newspaper. There's nothing more relaxing than sitting back, reading a newspaper with your cup of coffee in the morning or a drink at night. I've got my LA Times. All right, everybody. Have a great week. Let me pour out and see if there's a little bit left in here so I can at least raise my glass to you again. I am so happy. I mean, I'm nervous. I'm really, really nervous. You know, having to learn something new, you know. But, you know, it's good for the brain to learn new things. All right, everybody have a great week. Thank you for watching Fez Wars. I hope I didn't go on too incoherently. But have a great week. And I'll probably see you next Fez Night at the usual time. And we'll be drinking tea again, I believe. All right, cheers.